Welcome to InfoHub Extended. On October 25, the community of Mahdia was officially declared the 10th town in Guyana by President David Granger. Mahdia now joins Bartica in Region 7, Lethem in Region 9, and Mabaruma in Region 1 as the most recent communities to be granted township status. At the commissioning ceremony, President David Granger described the event as one of the most powerful economic reformers in the history of Mahdia.
Well, you don't know how long I dream about this day. That all 4 hinterland villages will one day become towns. And today, the 25th of October, this is a dream come true for me. We have embarked today, the 25th of October, on one of the most powerful economic changes in the history of Mahdia. First of all, you are installing and embedding democracy in this town. Democratization will ensure that every citizen will have the opportunity to be involved in decision making, to speak up, and to ensure that his or her voice is heard. Secondly, administration will be decentralized. Nobody could sit down in 4th Street, Kingston, and decide what suite of furniture you must have. You have to make those decisions here. Those decisions have to be decentralized. How could you run an area the size of Fiji with 1 minister of local government? How could you run an area the size of Rupununi with 1 minister? You have to decentralize and give people on the ground increasing authority to make decisions. And thirdly, you have to diversify your economies. Nothing lasts forever. People speak about oil. Oil don't last forever, you know. Some people think oil don't spoil, but it won't last forever. Maybe you'll see the best of it. Maybe your children. Maybe your grandchildren, but it's a finite resource. Similarly, gold is a finite resource. It won't last forever. Always be prepared to walk on 2 legs so that you can have a strong agricultural economy. And this region is one of the richest potential.
The creation of the 10th town forms part of the government's policy and vision of fostering national development through regional and local empowerment. It is expected to be the administrative center of Region 8, providing key governmental services. President Granger called for greater collaboration to ensure the ongoing development of the region.
You have to work with the region and the government. As you know, government takes place at 3 levels. Vice President Alikak is the central level, central government. Mr. Fredericks is at the regional level, and the soon-to-be mayor of Mahdia will be operating at the local and municipal level. That's where Mr. Henry is located, the mayors. But all 3 levels have to work together, central, regional, and local. So from tomorrow, from the 12th of November, we have to look at a new model, not one that is based on conflict and confrontation, but one that is based on cooperation, whichever party you come from. You must be able to sit down and say, I feel that this is the best for my community, for my constituency. We want pure water, clean water. We want better electricity. We want streets which are safe for our young women and our young men. We want to eradicate crime. Everybody can come around the table to make Mahdia a better place.
The elevation of Mahdia to township status is the fulfillment of a larger vision of the coalition government to establish a capital town in each of the administrative regions of the country.
Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkan noted that though Mahdia's township status arrived after Mabaruma, Bartica and Lethem, the investment in the community was made because the administration intends to foster people's empowerment through the strategic embrace of a decentralized form of governance.
The coalition administration is unapologetic about its pursuit of resuscitating the system of local government because of our deep belief in the appropriateness of such a model given the divided nature of our society, and that it furthers democratic governance, and that it represents the best formula to realize better managed communities. The future will judge if we are right or wrong, but for now, we are guided by provisions in the Constitution, which we have taken an oath to uphold, and we have been resolute about this. Though Mahdia's township arrived long after Mabaruma, Bartica, and Lethem, the greatest central government's investment has been right here in Mahdia, with the almost $1 billion, dollars, 827 million, said the Minister of Public Infrastructure, to upgrade the internal road network. It does not end there. There is more to come. Next, among other things, will be to rebuild the Chumachumari hydroelectric plant to provide reliable, continuous and affordable electricity to this part of the region.
Plans have already been put forward for the construction of a compound that will house several government agencies, such as the Guyana Revenue Authority, Guyana Lands and Survey Commission, Guyana Water Incorporated, and other agencies. According to Minister Bulkan, much more is in store for the new town with the rebuilding of the Chumachumari hydroelectric plant that will provide reliable, continuous and affordable electricity to this part of the region.
So I say to the residents of the Potaro-Siperuni, you can be assured that we will be here with you right up to 2020. You know what event is taking place in 2020. Others will come to you between now and then, encouraging you to give them another chance. They will come to you with all manner of fancy promises. But if I may suggest, at that critical time, you must ask yourselves, which formula you prefer? To be told what to do, or to be given the opportunity to work together with the central government to determine what is best for your region. And of course, you won't forget what your streets, if you could have called it that, looked like in 2014, worse than the Wild West.
Regional Chairman Bonaventure Fredericks welcomed the much-needed township status and noted that for the first time, the residents will exercise their constitutional rights by participating in the local government elections on November 12.
We have been waiting with excitement even for this day to arrive. And now that it is here, we can all share and bask in the feeling of becoming somebody who we have been longing to be, and that is a town. I remember, even as we look back to the years gone by, and even as we listen to comments being made of the declaration of the township of Mahdia, some were saying, we are not ready to be a town. And my answer to them was, how does a town start? A town has its growing moments, growing time, and today we have moved from one level to another in becoming a town today, which I'm thankful for, and not thankful alone because of this, because we are all here to be part of what is taking place. And even as we look at the faces of the residents, we can see the pleased look on your faces as you look. And we are so happy too to have our president here with us. And Minister Bulkan, who too has been instrumental in getting things done in our community. Minister Bulkan, a special thank you to you as well. And to Minister Patterson, who helped us to get rid of the laterite dust that we were suffering with for so many years. Minister Patterson, thank you very much for your intervention and what you've done. And can the residents of Mahdia and Potaro-Siperuni please put your hands together for the government of Guyana?
In articulating his vision for the establishment of new townships in every region, President David Granger challenged the Ministry of Public Infrastructure to ensure that the ministry's projects not only reflect the government's commitment to a green state, but is also reflective of the requirement of a modern new town.
The $827 million upgraded internal road network in Mahdia was also officially commissioned by Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson. According to the minister, this venture is a significant milestone as the region has seen sweeping changes over the past 2.5 years, with major advancement geared towards ensuring safety and efficiency of the roadway.
Residents and road users would have noticed the rehabilitation of several bridges, the installation of a reinforced concrete ridge of pavement with curbs, a network of reinforced concrete drains and culvert, complemented by road safety elements inclusive of road markings and signage. In the near future, the safety features of the road will be enhanced with the installation of speed bumps and 15 solar streetlights. This roadway, along with the other works within Region 8, such as the road from Mahdia to Delham Bridge, Mile 78 to Mile 96, Brian Sucre Junction to Mahdia, Mahdia to Conarook, shows the ministry's commitment to providing safe road access to community residents and to commuters in Region 8 alike.
80% of the roads in Mahdia were upgraded from laterite to concrete structures, built to last for decades. Residents have welcomed the commissioning of new internal roads and declaration of township status.
This here is like 200% better than what we had before. So, and not only that, the longevity, the long-lasting effects of this road, because it's 8 inches concrete, steel, and quartz stone. There was an attempt several years ago to do double asphalt, but I don't know if it was a single asphalt, but that road disappeared in, like, quickly. You would say 2 minutes, 5 seconds, but not actually 2 minutes, 5 seconds. And so this is great. The benefits would be accumulated. The benefits have already begun, in that people can expose their wares, their clothing, and so on, and not have them damaged.
That is concrete we get on here, so, and it's been meaningful. At least a lot of Minor and the major people ease the dust, and going to Princeville, going to Bartico. At least the road is in progress, and a lot of traversing taking place on the road so far, because the road is good and a lot of miners going in.
Because the dust used to bother us a long time, and especially the younger one used to get a very bad cold and used to go to the hospital, and some treatment couldn't really help them. So after the road had finished, I was very excited because I used to walk on the road to go to school because I'm still a young teenager. But so I'm glad the road is finished and still moving on.
Since the road has been paved here, we're not getting a lot of dust like what we used to get, because we have a business in front when you turn the corner, right? So when the vehicles are traversing the road, you would get a lot of dust coming through. But so far, we're not getting a lot of dust like before, and our goods are better off now. Like, even though it's inside, it would get a lot of dust and so forth, but not right now.
Before Mahdia, as we know it, everybody would refer to as bush. So right now it's not just bush, but it's also a tongue. Before, persons didn't really want to come to Mahdia due to the road situation and all these things. But now that it is becoming a tongue, that would give persons the privilege, that it would encourage them to come into this town. Maybe they could, develop themselves from right here. It could, young persons from right here could get involved. They could get jobs. They could start doing stuff for themselves. stop idling on the streets, you know, get involved and do something for yourself and your community.
It is an upward move for us, and we're going to benefit in a lot of ways. I mean, the vehicle owners are going to benefit in that parts, they're going to conserve on parts and other stuff. Pedestrian, we have outlined a few pedestrians a few days ago, and that's very good. We need to educate the youths that is using the roads about this pedestrian, how to use it, when to use them. That's basically it. I mean, we got a lot of improvement going on right now as we prepare for the local government's elections, the 12th next month.
It was noted that with the recent granting of township status, the residents of Mahdia will be exercising their constitutional rights by participating in the local government elections on November 12. This has been another edition of InfoHub Extended. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.